Jeff Sica's with us. Normally we talk to Jeff about serious financial issues. I think this is a serious issue, what happened yesterday, or last night I should say, at Hollywood. I thought it was a disaster for everyone. What do you say?
I agree, and you're talking about a show that has been on a steady decline for years. And one of the reasons it's been on a steady decline is they're searching for their identity. And from my recollection, growing up, I always loved the Oscars. I always loved the grandeur and the glamour and everything attached to it. And it was a classy show. Now all of a sudden, it's becoming a free-for-all or a spectacle. So what happened last night, I think, was indicative of what's been happening with the Oscars and what's been happening with the fact that the Academy has completely lost touch with regular people, their customers. I think they have a disdain for their customers, especially considering the fact that there's a statistic out there that says that the average viewer does not know two-thirds of viewers do not know the movies that have been nominated.
Yeah.
So they're not looking at what we like and what we care about. It's become a big woke fest, and there's something else on the horizon, which I think is going to be the end of the Oscars, and that's a quota system. The quota system is going to make it, if you are going, they're proposing this, if you're going to put a movie out, you have to meet certain criteria, woke criteria to get the movie considered.
So you've got to have a certain number of people of color, gays,
right,
trans people. They've all got to be in there in the production of the movie. And if they're not in the right quotas, then they cannot be considered for an Oscar. That's coming down the pike?
Yeah, and in the, diversity is great, but now the Academy is going to mandate that. They're going to make you turn in a woke scorecard to make sure you meet the criteria, so it's no longer going to become what's the best movie, what's the best entertainment art out there. It's going to become, did you check the box? And for me, I look at diversity as a good thing. I mean, there's a lot of people who want to see a lot of different types of entertainment. Yeah. It's worth it. But from the standpoint of you're going to have this overlord directing how movies are made and not being able to consider one because it might not check a certain woke box, I think that's problematic. And I think it's something that viewers, I mean, we used to get, Stuart, we used to get 55 million viewers. It was the Super Bowl. Now we're hovering around 10, maybe 15. It's hanging on for life, and any of this is going to be detrimental.
Fascinating. And a fight on stage followed by obscenities in the crowd is not going to raise their ratings. I don't think.
Right.
I don't think. Anyway, Jeff, you're all right. Good stuff today. Thanks very much indeed.